St. John Vianney Theological Seminary was established as a response to the increase in vocations to the priesthood. The bishops of Mindanao decided to establish a third seminary in Cagayan de Oro, which would also serve the dioceses of Butuan, Surigao, Tandag, and Malaybalay. Placed under the patronage of St. John Marie Baptist Vianney, patron of parish priests, the Theological Seminary opened its doors on June 10, 1985. The first batch was composed of 37 seminarians, and since then, 21 batches have graduated. Over 370 alumni are now serving in various dioceses as priests, formators, and servant leaders.
We started at Manresa in 1985 until 1996. We transferred here in 1986. We really start from scratch, no? We sacrifice a lot also, just as our professors sacrifice a lot for the seminary.
Every year there's a construction to accommodate a new batch of seminarians.
Those years, the seminary looks very rugged. The buildings and the seminary facilities are not that well furnished. We used to do ground maintenance and planting all these trees around.
I always treasure is the unique opportunity I have as one of the first batches of seminarians in this seminary. I have seen how St. John Vianney has grown over the past 25 years.
The bishops of Mindanao appealed to the Society of Jesus to help operate the seminary. However, since 1999, the seminary has been blessed with the addition of diocesan formators, most of who are graduates of the seminary. Currently, there are 3 Jesuit formators, 5 diocesan formators, and 1 lay formator. 2 of the important stages of Jesuit formation have been incorporated into the seminary: the ministry year and the Galilee year, which entails the full spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, including the 30-day silent retreat.
An important component of the program is the transformative pastoral leadership, because in the context of our society, especially here in Mindanao, our parish priests are challenged not just to be leaders inside the church when they preside over the liturgy and administer the sacraments, but they are also called to be leaders of the community, that they be competent and decisive in their response to the pressing needs of Mindanao.
This whole area of interreligious dialogue is very much important, especially in the context of Mindanao. The question is what it means to be a priest in the context where the Christians are a minority, relating to people with respect, no? And openness.
Their own theological training and academic studies must be also grounded in the experiences and the social realities of their different Christian communities here.
The day starts at 5 a.m. for the seminarians. Amidst classes, groundwork, and other exercises, they are given time to reflect on the presence of God as they go about their day-to-day activities. Guided by their formators, the seminarians undergo intensive and integrated training in preparation for their life of spirituality and priesthood.
I met new friends, I met new companions here, I met new formators, very good and integrated, mature formators here in the seminary. What I would like to contribute to the church is that I do not just aim to become a good priest, but a holy and integrated priest. A priest who is mature and who loves his people, and who patterns his heart, who patterns his call after the heart of the Good Shepherd, our Lord Jesus.
Of the more than 370 graduate seminarians since, 66% of priests of the Diocese of Cagayan de Oro hail from St. John Vianney Seminary. Over 50% of priests in the Diocese of Malaybalay, nearly 50% of priests in the Diocese of Butuan, and a significant number of priests in Tandag and Surigao all come from the seminary.
So my life now as a priest, as a pastor, and as a minister in various apostolates is a fruit of my good formation in my seminary life.
John Vianney Seminary has helped me a lot, especially in forming myself to become a future formator of our young men. Walking the extra mile in terms of excellence, in terms of the quality of the formation.
It's a joy to be in the seminary, forming future priests. And you know, the kind of disposition that our seminarians have during this time is very, very inspiring. Para silang lupang tigang. Whatever water you give, they absorb it. They're very open to formation. And to see every day how they are growing up, to witness their growing process, and to see them get ordained, it gave me a sense of fulfillment and joy to see them already priests serving the different parishes.
My wish really is that the seminary will continue to respond to the needs of our people in response with respect to towards their spiritual hunger, especially in Mindanao, but other parts of the country, and in fact, other parts of the world.
If we can have dedicated, competent leaders, spiritual leaders of Mindanao, an institution that will help change the course of history of Mindanao and the Philippine Church, this is a very, very important task of the seminary.
So I hope that we continue forming servant leaders in the mind of the Church, and above all, according to the mind and spirit of Christ, the Good Shepherd.
Like any other institution, St. John Vianney Theological Seminary has concerns that need monetary assistance, including funding for daily operations. Many of the seminarians also come from very poor families and dioceses, and thus need financial aid in covering for their tuition and board and lodging. The generous support of local and foreign benefactors through the years has helped immensely in the fulfillment of such needs of the seminary.
Our structure has been 25 years old already, and there are a lot of things that have to be fixed. They need a lot of renovations and repairs. So we have started already. We have the whole residential building of seminarians, St. Francis of Assisi building. Chapel also improved and repaired. And the sacristy, we have renovated the sacristy to answer to the growing needs of the present crop of seminarians. And also our refectory and kitchen. There are a lot of our benefactors who continuously support us in these projects. They have been a great help to us. And that is why our projects are moving because of their support.
The other area of concern is putting up a good trust fund so that we can sustain in the long run this seminary. 150 million may be a target for that. Plus the renovation of our buildings, more specifically our library, to keep it updated not only in terms of books but even in terms of the building itself.
We're really very grateful, no? Together with the celebration of the 25 years of the seminary, we are grateful for our loyal, faithful benefactors who have continuously supported us for all these years.
As St. John Vianney Theological Seminary celebrates its 25th Silver Jubilee and moves forward into the future, it renews its commitment to the integral formation of seminarians into priesthood, playing a key role in the evangelization of Mindanao, the rest of the Philippines, and Asia.